Hey, Paul. This is so I made two other videos on this that turned into way too long of an answer. Your question is, why am I successful? One, first thing I did was I decided that I was going to live an active lifestyle. And is what that meant to me, I wasn't going to come home at 5 o'clock in the afternoon and sit on the couch and walk back and forth to the refrigerator and watch mindless TV until 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. So I made the decision I was going to be active, run, bike, do stuff like that. And so that was the first one. The second thing was and your book, Lean Health, was the thing that I was missing. I'd exercise before, but I wouldn't see any results. I'd get healthy exercise wise, but I wouldn't see any results weight wise or physical wise. So when I read your book, it made sense, the food thing. And so got rid of soda, quit drinking soda, uh, and other stuff like that. And I quit. The big one for us is we ate a lot of bread. We'd get up and have bagel and cream cheese for breakfast, or toast with butter and honey and peanut butter on it. And we would eat in our home, between the three of us that are there right now, we would eat 4 to 5 loaves of bread a week. And so we cut that out. And then I've never been a fruit and vegetable guy. Don't have a particular affinity for a favorite fruit. Don't like the textures of them. That's just been something with my whole life. I've been that way. When I was a kid and played soccer, they hand out the oranges at halftime. I wasn't the guy that I would eat an orange. And so, but I've got a $500 blender that I bought that'll chop all that stuff up into a smoothie. And so I became a smoothie guy. I get up in the morning and I make a smoothie, and that's my fruits and vegetables in there: banana, pineapple, orange, mandarins, kale, carrots, spinach. And I throw it all in there. They're definitely not designer smoothies. Some of them are pretty tough to choke down, but I've fine-tuned it and I've got it pretty good. But every day I get up and I have a smoothie, and then I quit eating lots of stuff. I just got lean. Hey, I don't need to eat all of that. Before I would eat fast food. I quit. I can't say that I don't ever eat fast food. But every now and then before I would go to Taco Bell and I would look for the best value. How much food can I get for the $3 that I want to spend? And now I look at it and go, how much do I need to eat? Not what do I want to eat, or how much can I get for that? I get the most for that? And so I really cut that out. So instead of going and having, two tacos and a bean burrito and a caramel apple empanada, I now, if I do, and this is once a month. It's been months since I've been to McDonald's or any place like that. But every now and then, you got to do what you got to do. I'll go and I'll have a chicken soft taco, and that's it. For all day. So I really cut back all of that stuff, and then I cut back the quantity of food that I've eaten. I try to exercise, try to run 5 days a week, and my goal is to run for an hour. And so I run anywhere from 4.5 to 8 miles a time. I'm up to 20 to 35 miles a week, depending on my week or what I've got going on. And so that's what's made me successful on it. I still have ups and downs, but I've steadily, following that, I've steadily lost 5 pounds a week, or not 5 pounds a week, about 5 pounds a month. Since April. So it was about 245 in April, and I'm down to 214, 212 right now. So I've lost 30 pounds since then, and that's what's worked for me. The last thing that's been real important is I got rid of the negative stuff in my life. I shared with you that the Spartan Up podcast. You shared with me, hey, just listen to all these books. And listen to him at 1.5 times speed so that it doesn't take as long. And so I started listening to the Spartan Up podcast. He's got over 100 interviews on there with people. He's looking for what makes successful people successful. And I've listened to pretty much all of those. And that's taken the negative out of my life. The talk radio, all the stuff that I had no control of that would get me worked up and create all of this stress. I now listen to successful habits of marathon runners and food people and all the people that he's had on there that have all done great things. And I believe anything is possible now that you put your mind to. And so I've gotten rid of the negative, replaced it with a positive, and changed my diet and exercise. And I'm a different person. I feel better, and it's worked out really great. So that's the short answer of why I'm successful.